It is all the news all the time. Yes, it is. And my name is Adam, and it's very interesting and nice to have you here. We're looking at some interesting news today. We've got Halloween costumes, the ones you shouldn't wear, says Yahoo News. Do we believe a word they say? No, I don't think we do. We're looking at Jack Sparrow. Is the costume sales? What's going on with that? We're looking at a new outfit for Johnny Depp. We're looking at the tour, what's going on, and we're looking at a hack, how you can get the best seats in the tour, in the show, without paying crazy money. And but you have to be careful because it might go horribly wrong. And we're looking at the actual seats, and we're looking at Walter Hamada out of DC as well. So let's have a little look, see what's going on. There's problematic Halloween costumes. This is according to Yahoo News and Meredith Clark. I can imagine what she looks like. I'm imagining right now. And she's saying there's 10 problematic Halloween costumes. It's the word problematic that's throwing me off already. You shouldn't wear this year, she says. I don't believe a word of it. Anyway, Halloween, the spookiest time of the year, is almost upon us. They're saying watching scary movies, carving faces into pumpkins, dressing up in elaborate costumes, all just some of the fun you can have at Halloween. But there's another tradition that tends to rear its ugly head almost every year, and that's really bad Halloween costumes. That's according to her. There's always at least one person, she's shaming people, celebrities included, whose Halloween costume is insensitive, problematic, and downright offensive. So it's that keyword offensive there and problematic there. Yeah, I can imagine what she looks like. She spends most of her time on Twitter being offended by people. There we go. So a quick rule of thumb: cultures are never costumes. Can I roll my eyes anymore? I don't think so. Dressing up as someone from a specific culture, especially one that's marginalised, is a form of cultural appropriation. Yeah, I think we get where we're going with dear Meredith. So let's have a look at her list of whining. Jeffrey Dharmer. What's that? There's renewed interest in Jeffrey Dahmer this year after Netflix released its controversial series Dahmer Monster Jeffrey Dahmer Story. Many people have dressed up like the convicted serial killer in the past, sporting his signature spectacles. Nope. And wearing wigs resembling his hairstyle, along with the short sleeve button-down shirts. However, the mother of one of the victims recently urged people not to dress up as the serial killer because it exploits his victims and re-traumatizes his family. So you're not allowed to wear this costume because of these people. And he killed 15 people, and so their family would be about 100 people. So you're not allowed to wear this costume somewhere in the world because of 100 people in America who are not going to see you may get offended. Right. No. The Will Smith, Chris Rock Oscars slap. Let's have a look here. Please don't do any Halloween parties. Don't go to any Halloween parties as anything related to the infamous Oscar slap. Well, you can't even go as someone slapping someone. This is Halloween. This is not kiddies' playtime. Hasn't there been enough discourse already? These words. Don't be the one to reignite the debate. I think I'll ignite what I like to ignite. Thanks, Meredith. And I think I might turn up as both of them, if possible. Especially for a white person. Oh my God. I can't roll my eyes anymore. Queen Elizabeth II, too soon? No. I think that's a lovely tribute to a lovely lady who served England very, very well. And Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Why not? Why not indeed? This is not the couple's costume you think it is. Yes, it is. Dressing up as anything relating to the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, a defamation case in which serious accusations of demerit were made, would trivialise claims of abuse and perpetuate harmful narratives about survivors. My eyes are rolling so much they're going to roll off the table soon. Anything related to Roe Wade, same sort of thing. Marilyn Monroe. That was a terrible, terrible, terrible film. Blondie, I think it's called. Unwatchable Netflix film. Terrible. If you get a chance to see it, don't. Just don't. Don't even look at it. Don't, just really save yourself. Just save yourself. But dressing up as Marilyn, fantastic. Brilliant look. Transphobia, my eyes are rolling off the table. Monkeypox and COVID. Playboy bunnies, come on. Every hot girl should dress up like a Playboy bunny. That's just my personal opinion, and I'm sticking to it. And so that's the authoritarian outlook of the left. As always, you're not allowed to do anything because of offending people. Bless them. But what is going on in the real world? The real world, it's Jack Sparrow, spooky season time. Costume sales spiking. You say from Dorset, Cornwall. Anyway, Johnny Depp's post-trial high, rolling right into Halloween, means you should get ready for even more Jack Sparrow costumes when you're out partying. There's a notable trend, as it's saying, 90% increase in purchases relating to the costume. So not only is Meredith way off the mark, the rest of the population is buying Jack Sparrow costumes by the container load. And that's not just in America, not just in the UK, but across the whole world. This is the most popular thing to wear if you are going to go out and about at Halloween. And hopefully you'll still be allowed to wear it, even if it offends Amber Heard. and it will. Bless her. So what else is going on? Oh, talking of costumes, Johnny Depp wore a shirt from a fan in Toronto. There you go. Let's have a look. What was going on here? Johnny Depp was spotted in Toronto on Monday giving fans a show to remember. Yes, it was. And he made one group of people quite proud and humbled. So it's the first time he's been in Toronto since the trial. And there's a trial. We know all that stuff. We know all that. And we need to get some facts of the situation. Beth Tremblay and Atticus, good name, I like that. Fans of Depp, of course they were able to interact and meet the singer / actor / director / producer. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And now meeting a celebrity backstage will be exciting for some, but for Tremblay, it's a bit of a weird word, it meant a lot more. Tremblay is Wolastoqey, okay. Originally from, what's with these words? Nekotukuk, really? First Nation in New Brunswick, and her father is the Grand Chief of the, oh come on now, stop messing about, Okay, I don't know. Our people are trying to get the name of the river. You want to sort your names out. Row back to its original namesake, she told Narcity. The river in the New Brunswick, formerly called Wolastoq, is currently named the St. John River, and it flows from northern Maine into Canada. And according to Global News, the Wolastoqey First Nations chief formally requested the New Brunswick change the name of the St. John River back to Wolastoq. It means beautiful and bountiful river in our Wolastoqey language, she said. Brilliant. And so Johnny put the shirt on to promote the cause, and I think that's brilliant. And there is, that's Jeff checking out the shirt. Brilliant. So there you go. If you want to donate to that, there's a fundraiser on GoFundMe, and they've raised over $42,000, and the goal is $50,000. So pretty close. And we're not going to worry about how difficult it is to say the names. No, not at all. And looking at the tour, as we do, I try and look at this tour every day it's kicking off. It's the 20th today in Cincinnati, and that's the Andrew J. Brady Music Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. Not to be confused with Cincinnati, Indiana. Not to be confused. And yesterday I was like, what? And here we are in the Andrew J. Brady Music Center, Cincinnati, Ohio. Can you get tickets? I'm going to have a random guess that no, apart from resales. And I'm right again. They're all sold out apart from these expensive red ones. If I can zoom in a bit. There you go. There's some up here, 224, some over here, 150, not bad. One over there, 131. And it's tonight at 8 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK at the moment. It's probably about 9 a.m. in Ohio-ish at the moment. So it's good, maybe 11 hours from now. So these might sell out. But I had a theory. I was thinking about this. I was thinking some of these tickets, like these ones, they might not sell out because they're expensive, like 224, and there's a row of them. So if you turned up, this is getting a bit dodgy, if you turned up at 8 o'clock and you went down to row N, seats 1 to 5, and no one's sitting there at 10 past 8, I reckon there's a good chance no one's going to be sitting there all night, and they haven't been able to sell them, and they can't come, and there's a few like that. So if you wanted to keep an eye on that situation, you could open up this app in your phone, and you could sit there and you could think, well, row J is still available, no one's sitting there, and it's 8:30, and if you're up here, up in the sort of the gods, then you might think, well, why don't I have a little wander down to row R, and or maybe, no, maybe not, maybe row J, and take a chance. What's the worst that can happen? They just say, no, sorry, that's my seats, and you go back to your seats all embarrassed. That's it. But you might get away with it. I don't know. That might be illegal. I don't know what I've just said. Just don't rely on me for information. But that's my little theory today, if you fancy being risky. And what else is going on? Oh yeah, Walter Hamada, no longer in DC Films. He was the president of DC Films, and he's out. So the new Black Adam film came out, and the next day he leaves. So yeah, I don't know what to make of that, but I think it might be good for Johnny Depp because, or it might even be good for Amber Heard, to be honest, because Walter Hamada, he said AH wasn't really a movie star, so if he's gone, someone else might think she is, but also it might leave the door open for Johnny Depp to go back into mainstream films with DC, which could be very interesting, but That's what I was just looking at there. So I think that's about all we're looking at today. We've got problematic costumes, according to Meredith. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Everyone else is buying Jack Sparrow costumes by the bucket load. Johnny Depp's got a t-shirt from a river that's almost unpronounceable. And there's a gig on in Cincinnati, Ohio, and it's at the Andrew J. Brady Music Center, and that's tonight. And that's about it. So let me know your thoughts, your hopes, your dreams, your ambitions. Give me a old like and subscribe if you would. That'd be really nice. And there's a super thanks button, and there's a join the membership. Yeah, that's always good. And I will see you guys later.